Hello, welcome back to my Pokemon FireRed Let's Play. And now, hopefully in this episode I get to make my way out of the rock tunnel. And while I'm here, I have to face some more trainers. So I come across the Geodude that I'm just gonna quickly flee from. And I found myself another hiker. Maybe I'm lost in here. So Hiker Oliver would like to battle. He sends out an Onix. I send out Mary. My Mary's just gonna low kick for the one-hit KO. And here comes out a Geodude. So, as usual, Tup needs to come in for the experience. And now I'll switch to SMP. And Geodude goes for Rock Throw. I'm just gonna go for the Absorb and steal its HP. It's a one-hit KO. Down goes Geodude. And here comes another Onix. So I'm gonna send back out Tup. And there's his Onix at level 20. And now I'm gonna switch back to SMP. Onix goes for the bind. And I'm just gonna absorb. There's a ×4 super effective stab. Down goes the Onix. I defeat Hiker Oliver. So he still is lost. He doesn't know which way is out. It's just too bad for him. So now I'm gonna put Tup at the front. And there's another hiker and on the right, but I've come across a Geodude first. I'm just gonna take off. And here's this hiker. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. So I will make sure he respects me after this battle. So I will have to switch to a Geodude of my own here. Ben Yu-Gi-Oh! But unfortunately he goes for the Magnitude 5, which doesn't do a whole lot. I go for the strongest Magnitude 10. It crits, but it didn't matter because the Magnitude was very strong. Here comes a Graveler, the evolved form of Geodude. So Tup should gain a whole lot of experience from this. And there's a Graveler. And I'm gonna have SMP take this on. Graveler rock throws. That doesn't do very much. And SMP likes to munch on rock type's HP, and that's exactly what it did there. And Tup grew to level 19, which is nice. I defeat Hiker Lucas, and he says I give. So right when I was about to reach for that item, I get attacked by a Machop. I'm just gonna run away. I found an escape rope, which is not needed because I have Dig on my Charmeleon. So I've taken the next ladder. So I'm just gonna look around here to see if there's any items, but there's just a bunch of breakable rocks, which I don't have Rock Smash as I earlier alluded to. So that'll have to be taken care of later. But for now I have to find a way out. And I have to run away. And here's another picnicker that I'm gonna battle. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. That's an interesting strategy. And she has a Jigglypuff at level 21. And I'm gonna see if Tup is up for the challenge. So I'm gonna try and charge attack so my Shockwave will be even more powerful. And luckily I went for that charge because now it's disabled, so now I get to use Shockwave, which was almost a one-hit KO. And now just go for the second Shockwave, which will take out the Jigglypuff. Whoa, it barely hung on. And fortunately it gets the paralysis off the static. So I'm just gonna tackle it, and Jigglypuff goes down. And here comes Pidgey, which Tup should be able to handle with ease. And he's going to go for the Shockwave super effective stab. It's going to take 2 though, and that Gust did nothing. I'm no longer disabled. I'm just going to finish it off with a second Shockwave. And Tup is doing work here for me. Now here comes a Meowth. I'm just going to leave Tup in. Tup is the star of this battle. Again, I'm going to go for another charge. And well, Meowth goes for the Payday, which did an okay amount of damage. And Meowth bites. I'm going to 2-hit KO it with Shockwave. Tup gained some nice experience, almost enough to level. And now Tup is fatigued, so it's time to heal it up. Moving right along, and I'm going to see what's down here. It seems like there's a trainer. Well, maybe not. When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? Want to try using Rock Slide? This is a move tutor who will teach me Rock Slide. So I will try to teach it to one of my Pokemon here. My Ben Yugi already has a rock move, and let's see if I should teach it to Fox. I don't think Fox really needs it. Nope. So I want to teach it to Mary since it has the Rock Tomb. But Rock Slide is obviously more powerful, because it has 75 power and Rock Tomb only has 50. So I'm just going to replace that. Now Mary has Rock Slide, which is pretty good. So I'm going to quickly move right along. But I end up seeing another Zubat. But that's okay. I'm going to get some experience off of the Zubat. I'm going to go for the Shockwave, but it barely lives. Leech goes for the Leech Life. We got a pitiful amount of HP, though, only 3. I'm just going to tackle it. Tup gains 123 experience, but it is barely enough to level up. So Tup is going to fight this Zubat. Go for another Shockwave. Down goes the Zubat. And Tup grows to level 20, which is pretty good. So what's up here is an item. I found a Max Ether. I'm going to save that for later. And here's another hiker. Ha ha ha. Can you beat my power? I will defeat your power, Hiker Dudley. He has a Geodude, which will laugh at Tup's face if I leave it in. So I'm just going to switch it out to SMP. And Geodude goes for Defense Curl, which I'm not concerned about one bit. I just go for the Absorb. That takes it out. Now here comes another Geodude. So now Tup is going to come back in, reap the rewards of some of the experience of this battle. So back comes SMP, who's going to take the Rock Throw like a champ and go for another Absorb and regain the health that it lost from Rock Throw. SMP grows to level 25. Here comes another Graveler. So Tup would be happy to gain this experience again. And I will switch to Mary, as Graveler unfortunately goes for Magnitude 8. But hopefully this low kick might take it out, and it does, as Graveler is a heavy Pokemon. And I defeat Hiker Dudley. Let's see if there's anything down here. Nope, just a bunch of rocks that I can't break. And you have a Pokedex? I want one too. Oh, here we have a Pokemaniac who is envious of my Pokedex, and he has a Slowpoke. So I'm going to have Tup battle it. and go for Shockwave, which will take 2 Shockwaves to take out. It goes for the Growl, which doesn't really matter because I'm going for special attacking Shockwaves. Down goes the Slowpoke. Here comes his second Slowpoke. And I'm just going to leave Tup in and continue its string of shock waves. Tup is going to take the water gun like a pro and electrify it with another shockwave and get a useless crit for the lulz. And Tup grows to level 21 and is trying to learn Spark, which is slightly more stronger than Shockwave, so I will get rid of Sonic Boom because it's only a 20 hit point move damage, and I learned Spark. So here comes another, his last Slowpoke. I'm gonna give Spark a try here. Oh, Spark nearly takes it out. I'm just gonna finish it with another Spark. Down goes his last Slowpoke, and Tup gains a handful of experience. So now I'm gonna climb up this ladder, and here's another Picnicker. Don't try anything funny in the dark. So she thinks I'm gonna be a pervert in the dark and try to touch her, but that's not gonna happen, as I don't like Picnicker types. So anyways, here's a Bellsprout. And my Fox is behind, so it needs to grow a level here. But Bellsprout goes for that annoying Rap attack. But this Bellsprout is finished with a critical hit. And Fox grows to level 24, pretty nice. Here comes CLEFAIRY. And I'm going to send out Tup. And here comes her CLEFAIRY. I'm going to charge up. And luckily for me, CLEFAIRY misses the double slap. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Spark. Now it goes for the double slap. It only hit twice. And Follow Me is useless in a single battle, so I'm just going to finish it off with a second Spark. Well, no, not really. The third Spark will finish it off. So I forgot that charge only charges up the move once and not any more after that. So, moving along to this next Picnicker, you have Pokemon, let's start. So here's another Picnicker, her name's Ariana. She's going to send out her PIDGEY. I have Tup, who's going to go for the Shockwave. And PIDGEY goes down in one hit. And Tup gains another level to level 22, which is pretty good. Here comes RATTATA. I'm going to try my luck and leave Tup in. It's quick attacks, and Tup goes for the Spark. I get the paralysis off, which is nice. And Rattata's paralyzed, and I get to get off a free hit, which will knock it out the Shockwave. Here comes another Rattata. So I think Tup is feeling lucky, so I'm just going to leave it in. Go for another Spark. I get another paralysis. It's Tup's lucky day. It's paralyzing left and right. And now Tup is going to finish it with a Shockwave. And here comes Bellsprout, which is a poke that I'm just going to leave in for Tup to gain the experience. And I'm just going to switch to Fox. But unfortunately puts Fox to sleep with a sleep powder. So I'm going to hopefully try to stay in and wake up. But it goes for the Rap. It is getting annoying. So hopefully Fox wakes up from its slumber really soon. Wake up, Fox. Fortunately, Fox stays asleep. It must be catching up on its Z's, but this is the wrong time. Wake up, Fox. Stop taking a nap. Oh, finally it wakes up. Goes for the Ember. Takes out the Bellsprout. And I defeat Picnicker Ariana. So this is about all I've got for you today. Thank you all for watching. Comment, like, sub, and I'll see you guys later.